All right, a local teenager gearing up to take the national stage after a trying mishap threatened to end her dream of being an Olympic gymnast. Growing up, Blake Pascal was more than a picture of health. The athlete was a force on the floor. Look at her cute pictures and the beam. And then last year, a near career-ending incident. Blake broke her thumb 5 short months ago, nervous about never performing professionally again. But then Blake met Dr. Tosti from the Philadelphia Hand and Shoulder Center, and the two of them worked together, and here they are today with a very good success story. Look, I told Blake to bring her medals and to wear them. She goes, wear them? And I was like, I'll brag for you. She's a big deal. Okay, let's go to the injury first. We have some pictures of your thumb. Tell me, what were you doing the moment you broke your thumb?
Okay, so I was doing an overshoot on bars, and uneven bars is where one bar is higher and the other one's lower, and I was swinging from the high bar to the low bar, and then I didn't see the bar, which I should, and I kind of like came down with all my force on like top of the bar, and then it just kind of shoved it, and yeah.
Pain at that moment, or did you just sort of keep going, or both?
Both, because I kind of kept going because I didn't want to just stop, because I saved myself from like actually falling off. So when I landed my dismount, though, it was just like
throbbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instant
Okay,
pain.
and then you continued to compete.
Yeah, for 2.5 weeks after that.
Okay, and then you end up in Dr. Tosti's office. Dr. Tosti, when you saw her thumb, you heard the injury, you heard about her continuing to compete. What did you think?
Correct. I knew she must have been hurt. She was actually my patient before this, so I knew she was a superstar.
Yeah.
Super competitive.
Correct.
You know, indomitable spirit, all the things you love about youth athletes.
Yeah.
And she came to the office saying she could not compete anymore, so I knew there was a problem.
What'd you do?
Well, we took a series of x-rays,
Yeah.
and we ultimately diagnosed her with a Seymour fracture.
And what is that?
So that is a fracture that occurs in children,
Okay.
where when they jam the thumb, which was in her case, the bone breaks at the growth plate.
Oh.
It actually will tear through the skin, and the nail bed will jam into the fracture site, preventing it from healing.
So is that why she couldn't see anything there?
Correct. It was completely hidden because the entire injury is underneath the nail.
That could be career ending.
It could be, in the worst cases, can cause permanent deformities of the nail, of the bone, infections, and in severe cases, even amputations.
Whew. Lucky girl, Blake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blake undergoes surgery. Did she have to have anesthesia? How'd that go?
Correct, yes. So this was just a couple days before Christmas.
Yeah.
She came to the office. We took her to surgery the very next day. She had no anesthesia. So we had, yes, just a little nerve block around the finger and her favorite radio station on.
Good.
And we removed the nail. We delicately took the nail bed out of the fracture site, realigned the fracture with a pin. That stayed there for about 3 weeks. And then we pulled the pin and she went back to competing.
You're incredible, girlfriend.
Thank you.
Tell me, when you had the surgery, nervous because you weren't getting put to sleep? Did you think you were going to feel something? How was that for you?
It was mainly leading up to it. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Like, so nervous. But then when it was happening, I didn't see or feel anything, so it was just kind of talking to the one nurse, and it was okay.
You made it through.
Yeah.
And if you look at Blake's nail, it's hard to see, I know, at home, but I asked her to see her finger. It's hard to tell because you don't have a scar.
Yeah.
Do you have any sensation that feels weird in it when you're doing gymnastics now?
Not really. For bars, I just tape it, and then just for protection.
I love it. How long have you been a gymnast? We saw those cute pictures of you when you were so much younger.
Well, I started when I was 7, so a while.
A while. And you're what, 15?
Yeah.
Look at that picture of you. Can you even recognize yourself? Isn't that cute? And you're on some pretty big stages. So tell me, lately you've won a lot of competitions. I know it's hard to brag on yourself. Talk about them though.
It was really, really like nice just to kind of be successful about it because of what I went through. So.
And next week you're going to nationals.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Is your mom coming with you?
Yeah.
Mom did your hair this morning, by the way, and it looks amazing.
Thank
So
you.
shout out to Mom for some good hair. Congratulations.
Thank you
Dr.
so much.
Tosti, thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
me.
getting this girl back on her feet through her thumb, right?
That's what we do.
I know. Dr. Tosti's seen me for this. We'll talk about that at another time.
Another time.
Lottery,
Another time.
quick
You got
break.
it.